The lake never exploded, yet an invisible cloud silently erased entire villages. On the evening of August 21st, 1986, Lake Nyos in northwestern Cameroon appeared completely calm. Farmers returned home, families prepared to sleep, cattle rested near the surrounding villages. But beneath the lake, a disaster had been building for years. Lake Nyos sits inside an old volcanic crater. Carbon dioxide from deep underground slowly entered the lake and dissolved in its cold bottom water. Because of the enormous pressure at that depth, the gas remained trapped, like carbonation sealed inside a giant bottle. The surface gave almost no warning. Then something disturbed the lake's balance. The exact trigger remains debated. It may have involved a landslide, cooling weather, wind, or a natural overturn of deep water. Whatever started it, gas-rich water suddenly began rising. As it moved upward, the pressure dropped. Carbon dioxide burst out in countless bubbles. Those bubbles pulled even more deep water toward the surface, creating a rapidly accelerating chain reaction. The lake released an enormous cloud of gas, but it did not rise harmlessly into the sky. Carbon dioxide is heavier than normal air, so the invisible cloud poured over the crater's edge and raced downhill through the valleys toward nearby communities. NASA reports that the cloud may have traveled faster than 100 kilometers per hour. If you want history that sounds impossible but truly happened, follow for more. People heard strange rumbling sounds. Some smelled something unusual. Others simply collapsed before they understood what was happening. The gas displaced the breathable air close to the ground. People and animals lost consciousness and many never woke up. By morning, entire homes were silent. At least 1,700 people and about 3,500 livestock were killed in nearby villages and settlements. Trees and buildings were still standing. The disaster had left almost no obvious path of destruction. Survivors woke surrounded by stillness, confused about why their families, neighbors, and animals were no longer moving. Scientists later identified the event as a rare limnic eruption, the sudden release of a massive amount of dissolved gas from deep lake water. To reduce the danger of another eruption, engineers installed pipes that bring gas-rich water upward and release the carbon dioxide gradually. Controlled degassing began in 2001. Lake Nyos did not destroy its communities with fire, lava, or a visible wave. It turned the air itself into the disaster.